Good morning, Pick Dawgz Nation. Welcome into the Morning Wager here for Monday, August 18th. Mark Zinno here with you as we get set to go over the Major League Baseball card. Before we get started, make sure you guys click the subscribe button below. Make sure you subscribe to the Pick Dawgz channel and this Morning Wager show every single day. You get the notifications that pop up. I appreciate all the guys in the comment section. I know some of you are upset that who have followed me over from the previous site that it's not the same Morning Wager that you're used to, but we're going to try to keep it light and fun and certainly appreciate you guys. So throw some comments below whether you agree or disagree on the games that I give out, and certainly make sure you guys check out my premium picks page over at Pick Dawgz. But here we go. Let's get you guys some four plays for today. All right, Cubs money line, number one. Situational play here on the Cubs because it's an anti-swagger spot more than anything. For those of you who are not familiar with the anti-swagger spot, it's after a team comes off a long winning streak and they lose. The conventional logic says, oh, well, they're not going to lose again. They just had a long winning streak. So they want to get their swagger back. This is the anti-swagger spot. But not only is it an anti-swagger spot here for Milwaukee, it's also the pitching matchup that works out heavily in our favor with Chicago. Freddie Peralta starts for Milwaukee. His ERA on the road is 4. His ERA at home is 1.95. 11 of his 16 home runs that he's allowed this year have been on the road. Cubs are 7th in total home runs this season. Peralta's also faced the Cubs 3 times already this year. Each start got progressively worse for him, regardless of the location, whether it was road or home. 0 runs the first start, 3 runs the next start, 5 runs in the last start, which was just a couple weeks ago. Cubs are in a must-win spot here. They have a doubleheader today. This is the first game we're talking about, so get this play in early. It starts at 2 o'clock Eastern, but let's take the Cubs on the money line. Second game on the card. Cards, Marlins, first 5, under 4.5 here. I kind of really wanted to take Miami, but their offense at home is really bad, and it's hard for me to trust them. They've scored the 3rd fewest runs at home this year of any team in Major League Baseball. I'm sure you can imagine who the other two are. But I do like Yuri Perez, their starter, a lot, especially at home. His ERA at home, 2.08. He hasn't allowed a single home run down in Miami yet this year. Opposing hitters are batting just $158 against him. So that should take care of a Cardinals offense that's sort of in a downtrend. On the flip side for St. Louis, Matthew Liberatore starts. His ERA is better on the road than it is at home. It's actually a run lower on the road. The Marlins are bottom 5 in batting average and OPS against left-handers at home here. All of this feels like a first 5 under 4.5. It's a little bit juicy, so do with that what you will. Maybe if you can find a 4 out there, pay a little bit less juice, be willing to live with a tie. I'd also endorse that, but I don't think they should get to 4 runs here at all. So third play on the card, Braves minus 1.5. at home against the White Sox. All right, so for those of you who follow me, know I live in Atlanta. I cover the Braves. I'm not a Braves fan, but I've backed Spencer Strider way too much this year. He's been bad. But he is at home. His ERA is 2 runs lower at home than it is on the road. The Braves' bats actually have come alive over the last 2 weeks. They've scored the 4th most runs in all of Major League Baseball over the last 2 weeks. The White Sox can't score on the road. Bottom 3 in runs scored. This is sort of just the most favorable way to play this. There will be concerns about the Braves' really bad bullpen here because the White Sox bullpen actually isn't bad. It's top 10 in bullpen ERA. So maybe if you're willing to be juice tolerant here, you'll play the first 5 minus a half run and be willing to lay that minus 140, minus 145. That's usually sort of out of my price range here. I'm more willing to do the Braves here at plus 105, even money, minus 1.5, and just hope that their bats do enough here. Look, the Braves just swept the Guardians over the weekend, so they're actually starting to look a little bit better now in their current form than what they have over the past 2 months, so it's worth a shot here. Lay the 1.5 with Atlanta. Final game here on the Morning Wager this morning, Angels money line. I'll play this spot for 2 reasons. I don't really love the Angels as a favorite, but I'll play this spot for 2 reasons. One, Cincinnati in a letdown spot after finally beating the Brewers over the weekend in a long emotional series where they lost the first 2 games, even though they should have won it. They finally beat him yesterday in extra innings. Then they got to get on a plane, travel halfway across the country to go out west to play the Angels. So kind of an emotional letdown spot here. Number 2, Brady Singer's ERA on the road is higher than Willie Nelson at a marijuana convention. It's 6.02 on the road this year. So the Angels go over at home more than any other team in the bigs. I think runs are scored here. I know the Angels have a crappy bullpen. It certainly is reason to sort of maybe not look in this direction. I understand that. But given the variance here with the runs scored, I would take the better lineup with the Angels, particularly at home here, and not so much worry about them not being able to score enough here. But if they get to Singer early, they should be in really good position. Maybe, again, Angels first 5, because if they don't get to Singer early, the Reds bullpen isn't terrible enough that I would worry about it. And the Angels bullpen is. But let's just keep it simple and go Angels money line. So, again, 4 plays on the card today. Cubs money line, Cards, Marlins first 5 under, Braves -1.5 on the run line, and the Angels money line at home. Again, make sure you click that subscribe button below. Go to my page today at Pick Dawgz. I'm going to have 3, if not 4, premium plays for you. I kind of like the card today. So go to pickdawgz.com. Get my plays there. Again, we've been scuffling a little bit in Major League Baseball. We're going to try to turn this around here. One big day is going to get us back right where we need to be. We cashed an NFL preseason bet over the weekend, and it was tight around the collar, depending on the number that you got, but we got ourselves a winner. We'll continue to stay locked in on NFL preseason as well. Also, the college football package I have is out. Guys, my college football record last year was outstanding. I was 3rd over at my previous site the entire season in winning percentage and ROI. So jump in, get that college football package right now. It's on my Pick Dawgz page as well. So lots of good stuff to get to, but lock in, get the premium package for today, and we'll be back for tomorrow on Pick Dawgz as we continue here with the Morning Wager. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a great Monday, and let's go cash some tickets.